I can say is that the fake news just doesn't get it, do they? The fake news helped bring about this horrible moment in America where police and the community don't seem to get along, right? A major wedge has been driven between them, and it was all artificial. It never had to be. It wasn't in this city for the longest time. 8 years ago, at the end of Mike Bloomberg's 12 years as mayor and Ray Kelly's 12 years as police commissioner, this was a safe, clean, well-governed city. And the cops, internationally recognized as possibly the best police force in the world, and the police and the community got along. The numbers show that. People approved of the job the cops were doing, overwhelmingly so, across ethnic lines. And by the way, the cops were from all over the world. So I want to tell you about Ray Kelly, the police commissioner. Happens to be my dad. I'm a little bit biased, but take a look at this. From the New York Times in 2013, 75% of those surveyed said they approved of Mr. Kelly's job performance. Went on to say whether Democrat or Republican, white or non-white, male or female, wealthy or not, New York City voters overwhelmingly like Police Commissioner Raymond W. Kelly. That is after 12 years in office. That's quite an achievement. But it was time for Bloomberg to go. And in came Bill de Blasio, a crazy, lunatic, leftist, communist, went to Cuba and Nicaragua on his honeymoon. This guy is anti-American. This guy smokes pot. This guy is crazy, all right? And he hates the police. He hates the police. Well, he drove a wedge between the community and the police department. He talked it up, and ultimately, we saw the results. Carnage, ruin everywhere, crime through the roof. The chaos of last summer actually was in the works for a long time. Take a look at this. It looks like Gotham City from a movie. This actually happens on a New York City street. This is Mayor de Blasio's handiwork. And Black Lives Matter, which Bill de Blasio was firmly behind. You know, it was anti-cop. Ask the cops. They're getting into the cops' faces all over the place. It was ugly, and it was so unnecessary. But look, de Blasio is done, and now we have a new mayor who seems as lost and out of it as the old mayor. His name is Eric Adams, and in about 2 weeks, he's going to be the mayor. He announced his new police commissioner this week.
This is an amazing moment. And, you know, quantum physics talks about when you acknowledge the existence of something, it becomes apparent to you. And we have had so much talent in plain sight. But the reality is that we have never acknowledged the existence of it.
What he's getting at is, because he's about to appoint a woman, all right? This is the ultimate virtue signal, that women have not been acknowledged in law enforcement. And that's not true. That's a horrible thing to say, especially in this city, all right? So many heroes like Moira Smith on September 11, 2001. Don't tell me the women heroes of this city were not acknowledged. Anyway, you'll see more here of Eric Adams. I don't believe he's up for the job.
Our new police commissioner not only brings a diverse set of experiences to this moment, but as I say over and over again, when I sat down and looked over the videos, interviewed her, she exhumes what it means to be emotionally intelligent.
Okay, he said exhumes, which means extract a dead body from the ground. I believe he meant to say exudes. Everything else is silly kinds of platitudes and cliches.
A tool that is abused becomes a weapon. A tool that's properly used becomes a resource to keep people safe. We're going to use the tools appropriately. And I know when someone abuses a tool, just like our new commissioner knows when someone abuses a tool.
Gimmicks and slogans. By the way, they're heroes. Just ask them. I've never seen this before. Even Trump doesn't say stuff like this. I mean, he calls himself a hero. he calls himself a hero.
You know that after 20-something years, I fought against that abuse. I testified in federal court against that abuse. I spoke out against that abuse. So everyone should feel comfortable right now. The hero to stop the abuse chose a heroic police commissioner to make sure it doesn't happen. That's a good feeling we should have.
Yeah. Alleged abuse. He participated in a phony lawsuit that was, by the way, thrown out. He's a hero. He's a hero. But let's hear from the new commissioner. It's kind of a bizarre appointment. She's from a suburb of New York City. I mean, that's where she works now. Not in charge, not a commissioner, just the head of the detective bureau. But let's give her a chance.
I stand here today because a man boldly and unapologetically made a decision well before his monumental and successful election. A decision that gave women in policing across this country an opportunity. To all the little girls within the sound of my voice, there is nothing you can't do and no one you can't become.
We've heard all this before, okay? It's been done, and it usually doesn't work out, all right? If you focus on the genitals or the skin, nobody cares. We care about job performance and getting the job done. If you happen to be white, if you happen to be not a person of color, how do statements like this make you feel?
I bring a different perspective, committed to make sure the department looks like the city it serves, and making the decision, just as Mayor-elect Adams did, to elevate women and people of color to leadership positions.
To elevate women and people of color to people of... How about elevating fine police officers to leadership positions? It sounds like if you look a certain way, you might be counted out. I'll cross my fingers, but I'm not very hopeful about this arrangement here in New York City.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.